Hi, I'm Jamal, a media intern here, and welcome to Everything You Need to Know, where we break down complex topics in a quick and easy way. Today, we're talking about the economics of prisons. Did you know that prisons are big business in the United States? With over 2 million people incarcerated, the prison industry generates billions of dollars each year. But who profits from this system, and at what cost? We'll explore the economic incentives that drive mass incarceration and its impact on society. And if you want to stay out of prison, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Let's get started. When examining the topic of prisons, one cannot overlook the economics that underlie the system. The cost of incarcerating individuals has been a topic of debate for decades, with some arguing that it is a necessary expense to maintain public safety, while others argue that it is a wasteful expenditure that could be better allocated towards preventative measures. The current state of the prison system in the United States is one that is characterized by high levels of incarceration and an increasing cost to taxpayers. According to a report by the Vera Institute of Justice, the cost of incarcerating a single individual can range from $31,286 to $60,000 per year, depending on the state and the level of security required. This means that the annual cost of housing a prison population of over 2 million people can exceed $80 billion. The question then arises, is this cost sustainable? To answer this question, we must consider both the direct and indirect costs of incarceration. Direct costs include expenses related to the maintenance of facilities, food, medical care, and staff salaries. Indirect costs, on the other hand, are less tangible and include the impact of incarceration on families, communities, and the economy as a whole. One of the most significant indirect costs of incarceration is the impact it has on families. When a loved one is incarcerated, it can be a traumatic experience for the entire family, and the effects can be long-lasting. Children of incarcerated parents are more likely to experience emotional and behavioral problems, and families may struggle financially due to the loss of income and increased expenses associated with visitation and communication. Furthermore, the high cost of incarceration can also have a significant impact on the economy. With more money being allocated towards prisons, there is less funding available for preventative measures such as education and social services. This can lead to a cycle of poverty and crime that perpetuates the need for incarceration and further strains the economy. Additionally, the prison system itself can have a negative impact on the economy. Many prisons are located in rural areas where the economy is dependent on the prison for jobs and revenue. However, these jobs are often low-paying and have little job security, leading to a lack of economic mobility for those living in these areas. Despite these costs, some argue that incarceration is a necessary expense to maintain public safety. However, research has shown that incarceration may not be the most effective solution to reducing crime rates. According to a report by the Brennan Center for Justice, there is little evidence to suggest that increasing incarceration rates leads to a decrease in crime. In fact, some studies have found that incarceration may actually increase crime rates by further destabilizing communities and perpetuating cycles of poverty. So what is the solution? Many experts argue that the key to reducing the cost of incarceration is to focus on preventative measures such as education, job training, and social services. By providing individuals with the tools they need to succeed, we can reduce the likelihood of them ending up in the criminal justice system in the first place. Furthermore, there is a growing movement towards alternative forms of justice such as restorative justice and community-based solutions. These approaches prioritize rehabilitation and community engagement over punishment and have been shown to be more effective at reducing recidivism and promoting public safety. In conclusion, the economics of prisons is a complex topic that requires careful consideration of both direct and indirect costs. While some argue that incarceration is a necessary expense to maintain public safety, the high cost and negative impacts on families, communities, and the economy suggest that a different approach is needed. By focusing on preventative measures and alternative forms of justice, we can create a system that is both effective and sustainable.